Hi guys, today I have my project polish to share with you. So this is another quick update just before the year ends. I think probably I'll do one more update and then the finale. So we'll see how that goes, but as of last update, I had 6 polishes in my rotation, which are those 6 on top, and I was able to finish 2 polishes since last update, so I think that was really good, and let me show you those 2 polishes first. So the first one I was able to finish is this kind of a nudie pink shade right here. It's from Sinful colors and the name is Starfish. So I finished it all, and last time I really didn't have much left. It was right there. So I think I was able to finish it in 2 manicures, and then the last manicure, it was horrendous. It was really hard to use, but I'm so glad that I finished it. I've had this in my rotation for a long time. You can see I had a lot of marks. So that means I've been working on it for a while, but I did really enjoy this shade while it lasted. The next one I finished up is from Julep. This is Julep Reece, and it's this dark shade right here. It's a dual chrome. It's kind of shiny. It has a metallic finish almost, and it shifts from like a purple to a green. It's a little hard to capture here, but it's nice, and it has a lot of hollow glitters inside, but they're not very obvious once they're on the nails. Anyways, I did enjoy this shade. I think it's season appropriate. Around this time of year, I always feel like using some dark colors, so this one definitely fits the category. And that's where I started, so I didn't have much to begin with, and that was the last update, and I finished it all now. So it really didn't last me too long because Julep bottles, I mean, they're small, so they're not gonna last long, and I really enjoy this shade. I used it a lot, so I'm really happy I got that knocked out of the way really quick. I still have 4 polishes left in the rotation, one of which I didn't touch at all. This is from Milani. The color is Beachfront. So this is a very pretty medium kind of blue shade, has a lot of silver shimmer in it, but I think it's just too summery now. I just don't feel like using it. And to be honest, I haven't touched it for at least 2 months now, I feel. So that's kind of bad. I already kind of like mentally gave up on it, but we'll see. Maybe I can use it like one more time before the year ends. Then I have a shade from Nicole by OPI. It's called My Cherry Amour. So this one is a gumdrop finish, which means it's textured. It has a lot of hollow glitters inside, but once it dries down to the texture finish, it doesn't really show through. But I'm not too bothered by it. And here's a swatch of it. You can see it's a very pretty kind of holiday season deep wine-ish color. So I really enjoy the shade. The only problem is that because it is a texture finish, which means it's kind of like glittery in a way, and then it gets stuck on the brushes very easily. The brushes are always like very fluffy and big, hard to control when you paint your nails. So it's a little bit hard to use, and it's very thick and gloopy already, even though I still have like quite a bit left in the bottle. So it's hard to use, but once you put it on your nails, it's very pretty. So I'm kind of like torn about it. I really enjoy the color still, I just don't like the application anymore. And this is my progress. I have used it just a little bit. I think that was only 1 application probably. So it did go down quite a bit if you consider how wide the bottle is at this point. I think it's all because it's very thick, so it goes down rather quickly. Then we have Zoya Rowan. So this one right here, it's kind of a neutral shade, and it's a satin finish, which means it's not shiny and it's very subdued. I do enjoy that a lot, and I can get away with using just 1 coat. It will get opaque on its own, but I would try to use 2 coats anyways, just because I can use a little bit more polish that way. This one is a little bit on the thicker side, so 2 coats, it's a little bit hard to dry. Just FYI if you have shades like this. And I think I've learned to enjoy it a lot more. When I first put it in the project, I didn't like it too much because it's on the thicker side, but now I think I've learned how to control it and I like it a lot more. So I used it just a little bit in the last update, and I think that's good progress. I mean, I don't expect myself to finish it by the end of the year, but I do enjoy using it. The very last one I have here is just a very classic red shade, and I have it from Deborah Lippmann, and the color is called It's Raining Men. So this is just, like I said, a classic red, and good formula, good color. The only thing is for any red polishes, like you will show any imperfection on the nails, like any bit of tip wear will show super early, super obvious. So I didn't like that, but it's not the polish's fault. It's just any red polish will do that. I think for that reason, it's kind of like a mental thing. I have to prepare myself whenever I use this shade. I have to know that I probably have to change my color the next day just because tip wear will show. For that reason, I'm not using it a whole lot just because I don't want to commit changing my nail polish like the day after. But anyways, I only used it I think once or twice, so it only went down a little bit. But that's okay. I think any use on this is good, and I'm sure I will use it a ton during the holiday season. So I still have one space on my color wheel right here. I don't think I'm gonna add any more shades in at this point. I just think I have like, what, 2-3 weeks left in the year, and I can't finish any more polishes. So I probably would just leave it blank, at least for today. I feel like I should just leave it blank. I will be happy to make any progress on the 4 shades I have left in the rotation. And I don't expect myself to finish any more polishes, but we'll see. Miracles might happen, who knows? But if you want to see how I finish this project, please just click like and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.